Welcome to the Eczema Warrior podcast. I'm your host, Julia Chen. I'm here to help you heal your eczema naturally so you can finally live your best damn life. Many years ago in my own eczema healing journey, I was stuck and confused on how to heal my skin. Fast forward to today, after many lessons learned and lots of trial and error, I'm now living my best life and traveling the world with clearer skin. If you're an eczema or TSW warrior who desires a life of food freedom and is wanting to heal your skin without steroids while using mindset and manifestation as a tool, you're in the right place. Now let's get into it. Welcome to another episode of the Eczema Warrior podcast. I'm very excited today to talk about this topic on why doing everything under the sun to heal your eczema is actually hurting you and is possibly slowing down your healing. Now, before I dive into the details about what I mean by this, I want to do a quick little life update. So for those of you who know, over the past week, I have been in Nicaragua. Actually, it hasn't even been a week yet. It's literally been less than 5 days. And over the weekend, I had a lot of fun. I went to this really big pool party, all day / pool party that happens every Sunday here in Nicaragua. It's basically where all the backpackers and the people who are on vacation who go to this event, and it literally starts at one hostel and then you basically party up until the next day. So for this event, which is called Sunday Fun Day, you party at one hostel and you hop to the next one, and there's a total of 4 hostels. Honestly, I wasn't a fan of the very first one. It was way too packed in there, but I really enjoyed the second one and a huge pool. The vibe was great. The music was really good too. And then the third location was beautiful. It was at a nicer hotel. Loved the entire vibe. It was just so much fun. The only downside is that it's so hot here in Nicaragua. It's like a very humid month here. And literally partying with people next to you is just, it's a sweat fest, guys. It's very, very sweaty. So yeah, besides celebrating Sunday Fun Day, meeting some new friends who live in Costa Rica, I've literally just been around town trying to navigate and get used to where everything is. Today I went to the actual fish market and I got myself a huge fresh mackerel, and I'm so excited to cook it. I got some shrimp, I got some veggies, and then some little things here and there for me to live more comfortably here in Nicaragua. I want to cook some of my meals instead of buying all my meals because, as you know, it adds up sometimes. And I miss my Asian food sometimes, so I want to cook some Asian food. Okay, so let's get into today's episode. So I honestly thought of this episode topic literally 2 hours before recording this. And, I've been reflecting and just thinking about over the past week, talking to you guys, talking to my clients, and really noticing a common theme. And this theme is that always thinking about doing everything you can to heal your eczema faster. You're on the diet, you're on the supplements, you're wondering why you're not healing, you're thinking about what's the next way to heal, you're questioning a lot, you're worrying a lot, and it's just this ongoing thing that seems like it never ends. And I get that. I've totally been there before, questioning, wondering, hesitating. And what I've seen from working with hundreds of clients is that just because you're doing more to heal your skin, it does not equal faster healing. And I think there's this misconception around the harder you work, the more time you put into your eczema and your healing and your health, it means that you have to see faster healing. When in fact, this is opposite from the truth. I have really seen my clients heal a lot faster when they slow down, when they actually do less, because a lot of my clients who come to me, they've already done so many things. They've done the restrictive dieting. They've done the million supplements. They've done the millions of tests that are unnecessary, like the IgE test, which I talked about in a different episode. They've done all these other treatments and they feel like they're just grasping at straws, and they just feel like their whole life is revolved around what to do with their eczema. And so when they come to me, I actually notice that, wow, the reason why they're not healing is because they're just simply doing too much. And it sounds crazy because I'll tell them this and they'll be like, what do you mean? Like, this is what I've been told, that I have to do these things. And I'm here to break these myths because they're not true. I have healed my skin so much faster from literally doing nothing than doing everything. Simplicity is key here. You don't want to complicate your eczema healing journey by throwing random supplements at it, by assuming that you have a million root causes, by assuming you have an allergy to mold, or assuming that you have an allergy to random little things that maybe your dermatologist, your doctor assume that you have too, if you know what I mean. And when we start to think about these things, you panic. You panic, you're hypervigilant, you're just worried all the time. And what does that lead to? That leads to you feeling stressed and anxious and having these thoughts that are not serving you and is making you feel worse than you already are with your skin. So if right now you are feeling like you're doing everything and you're feeling overwhelmed, I really invite you to take a step back and reflect on what you're doing. Write this down if you need to. Things that I'm doing to heal my eczema. And if that list is like super, super long, like I'm doing a diet, I'm forcing myself to meditate, I am eating vegan, I am going on a cleanse, I'm detoxing, I'm taking this supplement for this reason and supplement for that reason, like really write it down if you need to see how much you're actually doing. Because your body can only handle so much. We can't just throw things at it assuming that it's gonna like what you're throwing at it, even if those things are great. I'm not saying that meditation isn't great. You guys know I fucking love meditation. I'm not saying that diets don't work. It's really about how much of it is consuming your life to the point that you no longer resonate with it and you don't feel aligned with it. We want simplicity, okay? Same thing with skincare too. I see a lot of clients who just slather on so many things because they were told by their dermatologist that, you got to use this cream and this one's good and blah, 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 blah. But the more complex your skincare routine is, honestly, can actually make your skin worse. And that's just one example when it comes to the simplicity versus complexity of how you're trying to heal your eczema. We want to keep things simple. We don't want to overcomplicate things. Okay? And the other thing I want you to think about is when you're trying to do these things to heal your skin, what is the thought and what is the energy around doing this? Are you feeling like you have to because you're desperate? Are you feeling like you need to do this because someone told you to? Are you doing it because you think that the more you do things, the more you're going to heal? And if you say yes to those things, then that means you're in the energy of desperation. And I've talked about this before. If you're trying to heal your eczema from the energy of desperation, and I get it, we're all desperate to some extent when it comes to health and how badly we want to heal our skin. But if you lean too much into the desperate energy, then you're basically putting out to the universe that you don't trust it. And you're also letting your own body know that you don't trust it with its healing. Because if you fully trust the universe and you fully trust your body in its capacity to heal you, because your body is a very, very intelligent machine, it knows what it's doing. If you keep on questioning it and doing all these things that come from desperate energy, you're not trusting your body's ability to heal at all. And that is the energy of desperation. And when you have the energy of desperation, the universe doesn't want to give you what you want. It wants to see that you trust, and it wants you to see that you can receive healing without begging for it. And that's why we want to shift that energy from desperation to receiving. And a lot of you guys ask me, how do I have this energy of receiving when I just feel like I want healing really badly, or I feel like I'm just waiting for it? Well, the answer is you're not waiting for it. You're still doing things to heal your skin. You're still taking action, but the action has to be inspired. It cannot be desperate. Here's an example for me. When I flare, for whatever reason, too much alcohol, a lot of stress, instead of me being like, oh my God, like, what do I need to do? Do I need to go on a cleanse? Do I need to drink soup? Do I need to take the supplement? Do I need to force myself to meditate? I go like, Julia, I literally tell myself this. I'm like, Julia, you know why you're flaring, and you're not going to ask any more questions. The more questions that you ask the universe, and when is it going to heal? Why is it flaring? What did I do wrong? Then the less you're going to heal, because these questions just get you nowhere, okay? These questions are just causing you more stress. And it's one of the things I've seen with a lot of people and clients is wondering and asking always, Julia, when am I going to heal? I can't do this. Can you tell me when? Is this going to end? And I get it, okay? Like, we want healing to happen fast, but if you're noticing yourself cycling with these questions in your head over and over and over again, when is it going to heal? Why is this happening? Is this going to end? Then it's never going to end because you're always asking those questions. So really be mindful of what you're thinking and what you're telling yourself and the universe every single day, because it makes a really big difference. So to end off this episode, I just want to say right now, for those of you who are listening who feel like you're doing everything under the sun to heal, you're questioning a lot, you're asking a lot of questions about when, if, and how, just take a step back and know that what you're doing is working. Just first of all, make sure that your protocol, it makes sense to you if you're seeing a practitioner or you're getting some help for it. And be in the energy of receiving it versus chasing after the outcome. It's a lot easier for healing to happen when you believe that it already is happening. And when you fully get rid of the limiting belief that working harder means faster healing. And we don't want that, okay? We want things simple. We want things to be aligned. We want you to be in the energy of receiving. We don't want you to be desperate. And this is how you heal your skin faster. If this resonated with you today, I really felt called to sharing this episode because I think it's been coming up a lot. So when things are coming up a lot in my calls or with conversations with you guys, it tells me, it gives me a download to do an episode on this, because I think people need to know this and implement it, because I wouldn't be saying this if this isn't true, if I haven't seen it with my own clients. So highly recommend following the tips that I recommended in today's episode. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy my podcast, and please don't forget to leave a rating and review. This is the only way that the podcast will grow, and we're trying to change more lives, trying to heal more people with eczema and TSW. And if you leave a rating and a review, you also get a free visualization sent to your inbox if you take a screenshot and send it to the email hello@juliachen.com. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Now, before I let you go, I want to let you know I have this amazing free eczema visualization meditation. This visualization has helped me so much in my healing. It has helped me manifest skin healing faster than I ever imagined. My clients and I use it. We use it all the time in our group coaching calls, and it's honestly the best tool to use when it comes to healing. Now, if you want this visualization, all you have to do is leave us a review and give us a rating. Take a screenshot of this podcast and your review. Send it to our email at hello@juliachen.com, and you will receive this amazing free visualization. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out on this one. This visualization has literally changed my life. My clients and I do this every night before bed or even first thing in the morning, and it helps them heal flares faster. Okay, look forward to hearing your review, and we will see you soon.